Hi, everyone. I'm your coach, Todd Hughley. Thank you for tuning in. Today, I want to talk about practicing with a personal launch monitor and how accessible they are, and actually a couple things that for beginners and even players that have been playing for quite a while, what I'd like to see you build into your swing to either get started as a beginner or get ready for the upcoming season. Now, before we get into that, please hit the subscribe button, like the videos, comment below, and share. Now let's get started. So I'm out working on my pitching distances with different clubs. Right now I have a 9-iron, believe it or not, and I'm working on a knockdown shot that I'm trying to carry about 60 yards, which is great for flags that are in the back of greens to be able to kind of hit a low flatted shot in there. It's going to run back to flags. You'd be surprised how many great players use that shot with 9-irons, even 8-irons, and pitching wedges and stuff. And I have my Rapsodo MLM2 Pro set up and my iPad, and I'm going to show you some of the things that it captures. But these launch monitors are extremely valuable, and they have them for every budget out there. I know Rapsodo has a couple of options. Garmin has a few options that are fantastic. I know Swing Caddy has some, and then Flight Scope has some as well. And they start right around $2.99 and go up from there, depending on how much you want to spend. But this setup of getting right here and saying, okay, I'm going to work on this particular fundamental, and I want to know how far this golf ball is carrying when I do this. And of course, I'm checking my path to see if it's starting on the line that I want, and then my splash factor to see if I'm hitting the golf ball flush. And that's important stuff that this shows, and pretty much all of them show that. But today, I'm just working on getting here and then through, okay? Now, that is something everybody should work on, and especially for beginners. Now, you know, I'm very big on the arms being the catalyst for the golf swing, but the body is definitely involved as it plays. It's a mobile platform that helps us, you know, magnify speed, helps us multiply everything. So what I'd love to see you work on is going just from here and then going over to here. It's brilliant to go from here to here and to actually hit every club in your bag like that, whether you're in your simulator in your garage, out in a setup like this, or over on the range, just because it builds in such good fundamentals of the club swinging on the proper arc, your hands coming in, so the hands are in, the club head goes out, works into the golf ball, hands in, club head out. That's very important when it comes to impact. And then again, if you have a launch monitor, you can come out here and say, okay, I'm going to try to go, let's say 65 on this one. See how we do. Okay, carried at 60, rolled out to 72. And again, that's if I'm hitting to a back flag, but it's important to know that number, and it feels very, you know, very loose, very relaxed. And of course, you really want to have the levers get involved once you get past here. But all I'm feeling is I'm getting to about here and then just simply going through. And if I had to put a speed meter on myself, I'm swinging at maybe a 1 or a 2 regarding effort, and I'm still able to get 60 yards of carry out of this particular shot. But the key thing you need to get down, I'm telling you, and this really blends in with the takeaway, is just going to here and then through and come up like this. This is so important. And I built a golf swing with a young lady a few years ago named Jaylee that she really turned into a very good golfer. And we started there. And then we really worked on going from basically L to L with that same motion. And it developed consistency, and her ball striking was better from players that have been playing since they were little kids. And she picked the game up like 8 weeks prior to me meeting her, and she reached out for lessons. And one of the most rewarding student experiences I've ever had, just because she was so good, so much fun to work with. She went on to Cal Berkeley, not to play golf. She had a full ride scholarship there academically, but she still plays golf and sends me her scorecards every once in a while and her golf swing, and it hasn't changed. It's basically here to there, and it's so efficient, and she hits the golf ball very well. But those fundamentals are important. Again, here we go. Here, the club face can be slightly closed because it's in line with your spine angle at this point. And from here, you just feel that everything goes forward and you just pivot on that lead hip. It's that simple to help build a golf swing. So again, here, pivot. You're going to stay on balance. You're going to have a really good feel. And again, start out swinging first, second, third. You're not trying to swing hard from that position. We ramp up the speed when we start getting into this area and really start to blend out the arms and the body. And that's how you're going to become a good player. So look at launch monitors to help you dial in your numbers, because your carry numbers are so important to playing good golf. And then practice that simple, just almost parallel to the ground motion, and be very light and relaxed and hit every club in the bag doing that. It's going to help you immensely.